That's another year on the books. To think, just 6 years ago when I started this channel, superhero movies ruled the box office, and Donald Trump was president. Things really have changed. Well, in a lot of videos, I've talked about the past of cryptozoology, past sightings, past evidence, past hoaxes, cryptids that turned out to be real, etc. For this video, I want to do something a little different. Rather than talk about the past of cryptozoology, I want to talk about the field's future. Now, I think that there are three issues that are going to decide what the future of cryptozoology looks like. Going in order of how quickly I think we'll begin to see the effects of these issues, the first that I'll discuss is the schism that seems to be forming in cryptozoology circles. The first of the two camps is made up of people that are very hesitant to stray from the scientific consensus on cryptids, while the other camp is composed of people that believe in the more paranormal, supernatural side of cryptozoology. Unsurprisingly, given that this is a conversation largely taking place online, these camps don't really get along all that well. Personally, I don't think this split really benefits anyone within the cryptid community. I think we're most effective as a group that's open to a lot of things, while remembering to believe none of what we hear and only half of what we see. The next issue that I think will greatly affect the future of cryptozoology will be the increasing capabilities of generative artificial intelligence. Now, I'm not exactly breaking new ground here when I say that AI is advancing very quickly, and that the photos and videos it's capable of generating are improving much more quickly than anyone would have predicted 10 years ago. What's most interesting to me about the advances in AI is that artificial intelligence is really the first tech development where we actually get more pessimistic the more it improves. Every time we hear about what the latest AI model can do, the first question is, how many people will this put out of work? How many humans will be replaced by AI that will do a worse job than them, but perform adequately enough that the savings justify replacing them? How long will it be until photographic and video evidence can no longer be relied upon? Just to give a few examples. Now, when it comes to cryptozoology, AI's ability to generate photos and videos is going to be the biggest issue. Since until we capture a specimen, cryptozoology is heavily reliant on photographic and video evidence, AI being able to instantly create lifelike hoaxes is going to make it really difficult for genuine evidence to be taken seriously. Luckily, there are tools that can detect when something is AI generated, but this raises the question of whether or not we'll soon see an arms race between these tools being able to detect AI and AI-generated content being able to bypass them. The final issue that I think will shape the future of cryptozoology is the advancements being made in gene editing. A few months ago, a company named Colossal Biosciences made headlines when they claimed to have brought dire wolves back from extinction. Well, this claim has been disputed, with many saying that what the company did was genetically modify wolves to more closely resemble dire wolves, or perhaps, to be even more accurate, all they did was genetically modify dire wolves to more closely resemble the dire wolves from Game of Thrones. Regardless, it's clear that this field of science is advancing, and it's very possible that somewhere down the line, we might reach a point where it's literally possible to grow a Bigfoot in a lab. Obviously, that day is going to be pretty far off, but I do think that there's a good chance that that day comes. When it does, I think it'll effectively end cryptozoology as a field of study for the most part. There's going to be a lot less incentive to actually go hunting for Bigfoot, when at this rate, they'll probably have zoos with Sasquatches in them sooner or later. Well, nobody on Earth would want to see a cryptid in real life more than me. Once these things can be artificially created, the question of whether or not they ever existed to begin with will pretty much be a moot point. So, what do you think the future of cryptozoology looks like? Let me know in the comment section below.